Alright, what is up YouTube? Welcome back to another anime live action video for you guys, and today we're actually going to be talking about the Yu Yu Hakusho live action show that is coming from Netflix. So yeah, in case you guys didn't know, I actually didn't make a video about it, but the Yu Yu Hakusho live action show from Netflix is slated for release in December 2023. So that's a bit of a ways from now, which I guess is good because, that gives them a lot of time to really make sure that, it looks good and it is good. And I did post a video of a set photo leak of, a first look at Yusuke, which is actually my most viewed video as of right now. But yeah, I wanted to talk about Yu Yu Hakusho because I actually just recently finished rewatching Yu Yu Hakusho, and yeah, in case you guys haven't seen it already, my top 10 shonen anime series of all time video, Yu Yu Hakusho is my favorite shonen of all time, tied up there with Bleach. Yeah, Yu Yu Hakusho, amazing series, I love it to death, but we talk about the live action adaptation of Yu Yu Hakusho. I do think there's a lot of things that could really work in a live action setting, especially if it's a live action TV show as opposed to like a film, which it is going to be a TV show instead of a film. So I think that that's already a great choice. But yeah, I just think the Yu Yu Hakusho anime really does a great job of having just amazing like pacing. The way they pace out each little arc and each story, just overall the entire story, the entire anime, it's just paced so well. And yeah, I honestly just feel like a lot of the episodes in the Yu Yu Hakusho anime, especially the earlier episodes, could easily just translate into live action. Like if they just copied almost shot for shot like a lot of the stuff, it would work. Because yeah, I just feel like the pacing is just so good that it could almost work universally across any form of media and any form of like any other adaptation if the show were to be adapted into like something else. But the main thing I wanted to talk about in this video is the fact that the character designs of Yu Yu Hakusho is something that I do think Yu Yu Hakusho has an advantage over when it comes to other shonen and other, huge popular anime such as One Piece and other anime, etc. Because, a lot of the designs in Yu Yu Hakusho are very human-like. And whether it's because like it's an older series or, Togashi was really just inspired by humans and designing around that base at that time, who knows? It's not to say that they're bad by any means, but it's interesting, right? Because when we think about live action and translating things that are fantastical into live action, those type of things require a high budget. But with Yu Yu Hakusho, a lot of the designs of like the demons and just all of the characters in general are very human, or at least have like a very human-esque form. So they really wouldn't be that hard to translate into live action and to make look realistic. And I think that that's definitely a good thing when we talk about the Yu Yu Hakusho live action and making a good live action, right? We don't want to have to worry about how certain characters look and if they look dumb, if they look stupid, or if they look close enough to what their iterations are in the anime and manga. Because, I feel like with Yu Yu Hakusho, like, again, they look very human and a lot of the hairstyles wouldn't look too bad. Now, I say that more so speaking about the human characters, because, we're talking about a Yu Yu Hakusho live action TV show. It's probably not gonna go too far in the story, I would imagine. Once it gets to like the dark tournament, there's definitely a little bit more fancier hairstyles, but even then, I feel like, you could just kind of argue, well, those are demons, so the hairstyles have that excuse to kind of be a little bit more crazy. But at the same time, the bodies of those characters are still very human-like. So I just feel like, yeah, it's honestly not that much work that they need to do when it comes to production design and special effects to really make these character designs come to life and look realistic and look good. So yeah, I think Yu Yu Hakusho might actually be a lot better than people expect, at least in that area when it comes to production design and character designs. Since we're on the subject of like human-esque designs from Yu Yu Hakusho, I just gotta say, I think the Sensui arc is one of the best arcs in all of shonen, potentially one of the best shonen arcs in all of anime. And it would be pretty awesome if they adapted that arc for a Yu Yu Hakusho TV show, maybe like a season 3 or something. But yeah, I would love to see that in live action. And I think it would work really well because a lot of the characters, that get these psychic powers are human. They literally are human. Take Sniper, for example, Seaman. They're literally just humans, so they really would not have to do that much or try so hard or need such a huge budget to make those characters look good when translating them to live action. So I think it would really be cool to see an arc like that adapted to live action, and I think it would work really well. And yeah, hopefully if they don't adapt it for this first season or first batch of episodes that they're going to be doing, I would love eventually to see the Sensui arc adapted into live action. I think, as I said before, the pacing of literally every episode in Yu Yu Hakusho is just so perfect that it would just be so awesome to see that. Anyways, that's pretty much it for this one, guys. What do you guys think of what I had to say? Let me know in the comments below. Leave a like on the video, subscribe if you haven't already. That helps me out a ton. And as always, thank you guys so much for watching. I really do appreciate it, and I will see you guys in the next video.